Hey everyone, and welcome back to Robbie's Backstage Bants. It's episode 10 already. You kidding? I know. And today I'm heading down to Avenue Q to chat with Jasmine Beel over there, and we're gonna
Woo!
talk all things Avenue Q. So welcome, Jasmine.
Yay! Hello.
Hi. How have you
It's so
been?
nice to see you. I'm so good.
I am.
So
I am
good. How?
also very good.
Oh,
Especially
good.
now I'm
Oh my
back on
God.
here chatting with you again. I mean, a
Yes.
few times, like my sing-a-thon, that was a thing
Oh my
that
God.
we
Yes,
did.
I
Remember
completely.
that?
I remember that. I can't believe how well you smashed that. Like,
Oh,
still shook at how well you did at that. Amazing that you did that.
personally, I can't remember how I actually did it.
Oh,
Looking back,
lots
I'm
of
thinking
coffee.
it's not happening again ever. Um, but yeah.
Oh.
So have you coped through all of your little lockdowny situation?
Um, I mean, we've spoken before about this. I mean,
Yeah.
the way that I cope is through baking. I've just been
What
baking.
have you been baking this time? What have you baked?
What did I make the other day? Oh gosh. Um, oh God, I can't remember what it's called, but it's some sort of tart with
Oh,
short crust pastry,
oh,
and I think it's called a galette. Galette. I can't remember, but it's a short crust pastry with like
nice.
raspberry sauce and berries, and yeah, it's delicious. Chef's kiss.
Yeah. If I ever run a live event, you'll be invited to do the catering.
Oh my God, yes, happily,
You imagine
happily.
Jasmine's baked treats. Yeah, let's go.
You know what? A girl can dream.
Let's do it. So my first questions for you today are actually how you got to where you are, sort of situation. So my first question is, what is the journey of how you got to where you are today? Let everyone know.
Uh,
What was it like?
wow. It was long
Very
and it was
broad question,
hard.
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's been such a long journey, but they say that like the best part of it all is the journey.
Oh yeah.
Um, so initially I just got really into musicals. I saw a musical when I was younger and I was like, yeah, that is what I want to do.
Go on.
Cats was the musical I saw. Um, and I just remember seeing all the dancers on stage being like, wow, this is amazing. So initially I then asked my parents, I was like begging them, please, can I get into dance lessons? Can I do some singing lessons as well? So my parents were like, all right then, okay, give her what she wants. So yeah, I would work hard after school, going to dance classes. On Saturdays would go to singing classes as well. Did that, then did drama for my GCSEs. That
Yeah.
sparked a lot of passion in me as well. Then studied it for my A levels. And yeah, and then initially my singing teacher was like, do you want to do this professionally? And I was like, you know what, I actually really want to. So we started applying for drama schools.
Yeah.
Um, Luckily, GSA and Mount View, they do international auditions. So they come to Hong Kong.
Oh
That's where I grew
wow.
up. Yeah, they come to Hong Kong and audition you there. Um, and one of the schools that I applied for was London School of Musical Theatre. They don't come to Hong Kong, but they do everything online. So you send in
Oh,
a self tape
that's nice.
and stuff. Anyway, went to auditions. Didn't get quite what I wanted from GSA and Mount View, both brilliant drama schools, love them, but I didn't get the spot that I wanted.
Yeah.
And with London School of Musical Theatre, I initially had a sent in a self tape, and then what they do is that they interview you on like Zoom and stuff,
Hmm.
and then they'll tell you whether or not you need to fly out to the UK for a recall, which is all in person, singing and dancing and everything. So
Right in.
they, yeah, I know. I managed to get a little interview with them on my computer from
Oh,
Hong Kong, saying hello, and they told me by next week they'd let me know if I had a recall. Finish the call. 5 minutes later, I get a call back from them, from the principal, and he says, "Never mind, scratch that. We'd just like to offer you a place now."
oh,
Yeah. So I then started freaking out, trying to compose myself, turn the turn the call off, started running around my house, being like, "Mom, I just got into drama school." And yeah, and then went to London for the first, well, not for the first time, but like moved to London. And it was such a such a different atmosphere from Hong Kong and everything. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just did my training at drama school, which was amazing. It was hard, very, very hard. But I had an amazing time. And then I managed to very luckily get an agent who then put me up for things, auditions, started auditioning for things. And then managed to get Avenue Q.
And that is. Did you get Avenue Q straight out of drama school, or was that?
Yeah, so it was
Straight out.
initially, yeah, maybe a few months after graduating. Yeah.
Really
So, but
good.
I had a lot of, yeah, I had a lot of no's though from lots of different auditions. And with Avenue Q, I kind of walked in with this mentality that you kind of build up at a certain point of like, oh, this is just another audition. I'm just going in for something else that I might not get. So I was really relaxed throughout it all. But yeah, and then managed to get a recall, and that really like sparked a lot in me. I was like, oh my god, I really, really want this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a long process, but it was good. It was good.
Would you ever imagine that was going to be Avenue Q was going to be the first one that you?
Actually, no,
No.
it wasn't. It really wasn't. I mean, growing up, I really wanted to be in Avenue Q. Like, I listened to the soundtrack constantly growing up. And I always thought, oh, one day I'd like to play Kate Monster. I'd love to play Christmas Eve. But I never thought that at my age I'd be able to do it, because I always thought that I'd have to be a lot older or more experienced for that role. But doing it, it felt right, and I think the panel felt like it was right. So I was
Absolutely
just right for the job at the time. Yeah.
Did you have any other like career paths in mind when you were younger? Is there anything you wanted to go into but didn't, or was it always
Oh
you wanted to be a
wow.
performer?
I mean, I did really want to be a performer for like the longest time, but I definitely had a lot of passion for animals. I really wanted to work as like a zoologist, or
Oh,
yeah,
this is my
or
favorite
the
question. Actually, I really, really like asking that question.
uh
I get so many things that I just wouldn't expect. Like a lot of people wanted to
no,
go into nursing or animals. Like that seems to be a common.
wow.
It's lovely. It's really
Oh, it's the
interesting,
I don't
actually.
know, maybe that's like something to do with the creative industry that we're just, yeah,
We're all
that's so,
too
it's
caring.
caring. Yeah. But I'm doing a course at the moment for animal care and behavior.
Oh.
So that, yeah, so that if I am auditioning at the same time for things, I can be able to have a little side job with animals
In a zoo.
while that happens. Yeah, in a zoo. I wish. Let's hope.
Yeah. So now we're going to sort of get into a bit of a career chat. Now, obviously, your career is Avenue Q.
Yes, it very much is.
Yeah, this is what it was. What did it feel like when you first got that initial call saying that you had been cast in the show?
I think my heart just dropped. Like it was such a, it wasn't a super long audition process, but it was long enough to sort of really tire you out. And I just initially thought, like, after all of the auditions, I was like, I really, really hope something comes of it.
Oh, yeah.
And initially, when I got that call, it was like a sigh of relief. It was like, oh my god, thank god. But also just
Finally.
all, yeah, finally, and just all of the excitement wrapped into one, like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing a show that I dreamed of doing as a kid.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I saw the show. It was pretty incredible.
Oh, you saw it in Sunderland, didn't
I
you?
did. It was one of the best.
Oh.
It was one of the greatest things I
Oh,
saw this
I'm
year.
so glad.
I mean, it was absolutely incredible. This is the thing. We like walked in. My friend was there on the same night. Hi, and we were like, "Oh my god, look at the set! Look at it! Oh, look at it!" And then
Oh,
this is
that's how I reacted
because
as
we were
well.
both like, we loved the soundtrack. We were like, we need to see it. We need to see it, and then we did. And then you guys were also lovely at Stage Door. That is a absolute dream. Like,
Oh. I think for all of us there, especially, we loved stage door interactions.
Mm.
Like we really loved meeting all like everyone who loved the show and stuff.
Yeah, because it
Because
wasn't
it
very
just
busy, was it? It wasn't like incredibly busy at Stage Door, which is,
no.
I guess that's nicer sometimes though, because
Yeah, it's more
it's a
personal as
lot more
well.
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
yeah, it was really nice. I'm very glad to have met you because you're
me
a lovely
too.
person.
I mean, look, what's this, like our third time on a call through lockdown? Um,
Yeah.
and many more. Yeah, no, so I wish I got to see one as Christmas Eve, because
I know.
that was something that just
That was fun.
happened.
I
What was that
know. It
like?
was
Is that,
crazy.
well, that and Kate must have been roles that you dreamt of.
Yeah, it was honestly, it was insane. And I just remember the first night I went on for her was in Basildon, good old Baz Vegas. Um,
Yeah.
and and quite a few of the leads um unfortunately fell ill. So quite a few of the covers went on. And I remember being sat in the dressing room, and on Fridays it's usually a two-show day.
Mm.
So in between shows, we don't really have enough time to go out and get food.
Oh, no.
So what our stage manager did was he ordered pizza for everyone, and we'd have pizza backstage. And I just remember being so hungry and like just about to pick up a slice, and my company manager coming in, being like, "Hey, so just stand by. We think that you're going to be going on for Sari tonight, as Christmas Eve." I just remember putting that pizza down and being like, "Okay, I'm not hungry anymore."
You know what?
No. Like all these butterflies just filled my tummy, and I was like, "Right, time to look at the script one more time."
Yeah. Were you just ready for that moment? You were like, I know this back to front, upside down.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, I was so ready. And initially, like our wardrobe, lovely Kelly, she came in with the Christmas Eve costumes and her wedding dress and all of that. And I was just on the edge of tears, like, I can't believe this is happening.
That's
Yeah,
incredible. I mean,
I
when you get
know.
on for your roles that you cover, it must be so special.
It really is. It really is. And
Wow.
because there were only like a few of us, we covered basically nearly every role. So it was always exciting to see what role you'd be up for, because they're all such different characters,
Yeah.
like completely different characters. Like Kate's so sweet. Christmas Eve is a crazy but
And
very
there's Lucy.
down to earth. Yeah. Lucy is well, we all know what she is.
Wow.
Um
Yeah. No.
but
But
yeah.
they're all so different, and I think that's what makes it special. There's just something about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
your last show must have been.
Oh, I couldn't keep it together. I
I
remember
couldn't
coming
keep it
out.
together. Seeing the
uh,
Instagram post, so I don't know how you were. I was like, no, come back.
no. Oh, but yeah, no, we came out on social. This was in Colchester. We came out, and I was just crying my eyes out. And some of the audience members didn't actually know that this was our final night
Of course, they're
ever
always
on
the
tour.
oblivious ones.
Yeah, so I remember seeing a woman in the front row being like, "Is she crying?"
Pull yourself together, woman. Yeah.
Literally, yeah. But it was such an emotional time, and I'll
Yeah.
never forget that night.
I was like, why are they closing already? Could they just come back?
Extend us
Come
forever.
back. I mean, you can perform in my garden. It's fine.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
happily.
yeah. My garden queue.
Uh,
Yeah. Sounds like it could bring in a lot of money
Rob,
together. Yeah.
yeah, Robbie's got in queue.
I mean, something we can definitely work on.
I mean, I'm happy to help make that happen.
What was the puppetry like? What was that? How did you train for that? Was that something you had to work on?
um, we had no puppetry experience. Like no one had any puppetry experience.
Oh,
And I know, gulp. And initially, we had a puppet coach called Nigel Plaskett, who also helps design the puppets and make the puppets. And he set up a workshop for us, and for about 2 weeks, We did some puppet training. So something as simple as standing in front of a mirror with your hand up and counting to 10. And we eventually got puppets on our arms, and that was a big challenge for us because the weight of the puppet's quite heavy, and having to hold your arm up like that for maybe like a 2.5-hour show gets painful. So yeah, we had a physio on tour as well who toured with us. Well, didn't tour with us, but he'd come to every venue, and we'd get nice little physio massages.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You guys must have had proper strength in your arms by that point.
Yeah, we're all joking about how our right arms are going to look super buff and our left arms are going to look really limp.
Literally.
But yeah.
Were there any problems with your puppets? Did anything ever happen unintentionally with them that maybe shouldn't have happened?
There was one time, I think it was just after The Internet Is for Porn, Trekkie's eye came out. Like his eye fully.
That wasn't what I was expecting at all. That was brilliant.
I know. And luckily, one of our techs backstage, Tash, she manages the puppets and she takes care of them. And Trekkie was backstage having eye surgery very quickly by Tash.
Wow.
Bless her. Yeah, ready for the next scene.
Incredible.
But yeah, we all remember just staring at Trekkie with no eye and we're like, that is horrifying. It's actually terrifying.
Like, look at the puppet compared to like looking at the person, or you just get used to it?
You get used to it. At first it's really hard not to look at the person.
Oh, I bet.
But no, it gets engraved into you that you have to look at the puppet. And because the everyone's puppetry was so good that you just wanted to look at the puppet.
No, yeah. Because it's a similar thing as with Warhorse, but it happened again straight away with me when I watched Avenue. I didn't know if it would or not, but the person just disappears behind the puppet. When you're that invested with the puppet, you're like, yes, I believe this is happening in front of my eyes.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Because the international tour of Avenue Q came to Hong Kong when I was younger, and I just remember experiencing the exact same thing, being like, oh, am I going to be staring at the person the entire time? But initially, you just focus on the
questions
puppet.
I was getting before we went, are we going to just be like, what's it again? How is it? No. But just when Lawrence walked out, I think halfway into being English, he was gone.
Oh, that's the power of theatre.
Literally, this is why we need it back. I want to believe.
Oh my God.
This yellow little guy is real.
He is very much real.
He's very real.
Yeah.
Yes. I would write to him. If I could write to him and tell him that he was real, I would.
You write to Lawrence.
I write to Lawrence, yeah. Lawrence.
You looked real.
You looked real. I bet it must have been a lot of fun though, touring with that bunch of legends.
Oh my God, everyone was so crazy. I loved them all.
It did
not a bad thing to say.
No.
Yeah.
I think we may as well jump on to the fans' questions while we're here. I like to select 5 every time so we don't have too many. So that means that everyone's always fighting over a spot to get them. So Trevor has asked his annual question in every single episode because he keeps asking me the same question, don't you, Grandad? Yes, you do. If you forget your lines on stage, what do you do?
We panic and we breathe through it and we make eye contact with other actors on stage looking for prompts. But no, initially other actors would help you with your line or hint towards your line. Yeah, I think that's it. Or it's just an awkward silence.
You've got a puppet on your arm. I bet that's a bit harder to sort of... Because the puppet's got to do something. Just looking around. What's going on here? Yeah, I bet it is a bit of a struggle because especially with you going on for what? How many tracks?
Different roles, yeah. There was one time where I caught myself nearly saying Kate's line when I went on for one of the Bad Idea Bears. I was, because I'm so used saying the lines in my head, all of the lines. It was at the bar scene just after special. When Kate and Princeton are getting drinks and the bad idea bears come tell them, you should drink more. I was very close to saying one of Kate's lines there, and I had to go, oh, don't say it.
I'm not you today, I'm someone else.
Yeah, literally.
Brilliant. Emily's asked, what was it like touring the whole country for the first time?
Oh, it was gorgeous. I've seen so much of the UK.
Yeah.
I've traveled more than my parents. My dad's 60 today, and he hasn't seen much of the UK as much as I have. Yeah, happy birthday, Dad. But yeah, he it was so nice, and it was just really interesting, like, to see different areas. Like, it was always so different.
Yeah,
you think with like the UK everything would pretty much be the same in
it's not
areas, but it's so different. It was so nice, and all the different accents as well. Going to Sunderland as well, the lovely accents in Sunderland.
The accents and that you got them, and you got me traveling like an hour or so to get to you, and it's brilliant. I can imagine, and you've got all the different scenery as well. You've got the seaside up here, but you don't get that some other places, which is nice.
No, yeah, it was so nice, especially in the summer as well.
Oh yeah, you were lucky. I mean, some people are coming here in November when.
Oh my God!
I don't think
that's cold.
It's a cold stage door as well. I'll tell you that much. So Olivia's asked, how hard was it for you to learn the other tracks that you did, such as obviously Christmas Eve?
At first I felt quite overwhelmed, but I think as rehearsals went on, I felt more comfortable, because I sort of understood the structure and the way the rehearsals were being laid out and everything. We do it song by song. So initially I had one big journal with 4 dividers, one for each character, and I'd literally draw out a map of what the stage is like.
Really?
For
That's
each
really
scene.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that how your mind works?
Mark the movements. Yeah.
No, that is exactly how my brain works as well. I would have to have it there.
Map it out, yeah. And
absolutely. Some people can just do it like that. I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Initially, I would have to map it out because I would be all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. And there were sometimes in rehearsals that like some people couldn't make it because when we were rehearsing, it was also panto season. So some people were doing panto.
Oh no.
At the same time. So I remember stepping in for Sari at one point, and I was like, thank God I had a map of what I was doing. But obviously the creative team were very supportive because they knew that we were learning so many different roles at once.
Especially for you, it was your first time doing anything like that. So
yeah. Want to make a good impression.
Exactly. And obviously you smashed it from what I heard.
Bless you. Thank you.
So your 4 out of 5th question from the fans is from Georgia, and Georgia asks, what would be a dream show for you?
Hands down, Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
I've said
I'm gonna cry.
Long. You as Mary Poppins is something we need.
Yes, put it out in the universe.
Thank you.
Thank you, universe. Please.
Mary Poppins.
Please, can that?
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. I'd absolutely love to play her. I just love the entire soundtrack, and also I don't know if you saw the Britain's Got Talent. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Zizi Stralin coming down with her umbrella, that made me cry.
Right.
Full on made me bawl my eyes out.
It was the empty theaters that they showed, and then coming, and I was like, stop,
I know.
Stop already.
Tear jerkers.
Let me grab the tissue.
Making me emotional.
Honestly. But no, I think we need to get another Mary Poppins tour going on, and we need you as Mary Poppins, and we need who else can we drag into this?
Ooh, I feel like Robbie. Not you, Robbie,
Not me,
but I mean you, Robbie, as well if you want.
I'll join. Yeah, why not? Let's go.
But Robbie Noonan as Bert, I
can
think
see
he'd
it.
be a
I
great
can
Bert.
see it.
I think he'd be a great
Let's
Bert.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Or at least make
Let's.
something happen with you two
I
as them
know.
two. That would be.
He'd be so down as well.
Oh,
I
of
know him
course he
already. He'd
would.
be like,
Of
yes.
course he would. He'd be in without a doubt. And Brooke has asked, what was your favourite song to perform in Avenue Q?
Wasn't that song? Probably. Oh gosh, that's such a difficult one because they're all such different songs.
They really are, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, a song that I loved to sing was "The More You Love Someone."
Of course.
Love singing that. But "Loud as the Hell You Want" as a Bad Idea Bear was my favorite thing to do ever because it is full out. Like, because most of the time everyone's sort of focusing on the puppets having, and
knocking boots, yeah,
knocking boots. But
I mean, not just the puppets. There's, you got Brian and Christmas Eve from there, and
Brian and Christmas Eve are having a great time partying up there. But yeah, no, the Bad Idea Bears are full out dancing, like full out routine, and I just
it's one of the.
It was so much fun to do.
You don't know where to look.
Yeah, it was so much is happening on stage. You're like,
what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
We need that moment on tape so we can watch it back at a different spot on the stage.
Oh my god! Right.
That'd be. It's another thing. We need a pro shot. But what's the deal with that? Why isn't there one? Where is it?
I ask this every single day. Because I miss the show so much.
I do as well. Like, I would pay a lot to keep it.
Yes.
Thank you. So there you go, guys, producers. Break it in. Get them back. Get them back. Film it. Give it to me.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So now we've made it through the fans' questions, and I'm always getting the same reaction from this little thing I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I'm now going to give you a little quiz on how well you know Avenue Q.
Right. Okay. Where are my glasses? Let me get my thinking cap
She's
on
ready.
as well. Oh god, I'm going to embarrass myself. Right.
To be honest, it was hard to write questions for. Right. So your first question. There's only 5, so you won't get too embarrassed. It shouldn't be too many questions. Your first one is, how many songs are in the cast recording? You can sit and count them if you really want to, or you can go wild with it.
I will sit and count.
It's nice to start.
Avenue Q theme. What do you do with the BA in English? / Sucks to Be Me. That's one song, I'm pretty sure. Then Gay. Then, gosh, what's after Gay? What is after Gay?
If perhaps there's a song sung by Lawrence.
Purpose. Wait, it's okay. So that's Avenue Q theme. Sucks to Be Me. Gay. Purpose. Everyone's a little bit racist. Sorry, I'm just sat here just counting.
Honestly, it's quite entertaining actually.
Everyone's a little bit racist. I'm gonna say mixtape.
Are you going off the playoffs here? Is this what's?
Yeah, I am. I'm going off like after every scene, trying to think of it. Gosh. Everyone's a little bit racist, then. I'm just trying to think what comes after that. Oh god. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna guess 11.
Really? I'm just gonna quickly. I'm gonna have to read you them all now because somehow there is 21.
What?
Okay,
21 songs.
You got the Q theme.
Oh no! To be fair, there's
BA in English, Sucks to Be Me. You got Gay. You got Purpose. You got Racist. You got Internet is for Porn. You got Mixtape. You got Not Wearing Underwear. You got Special, Loud as the Hell You Want, Fantasies, then you got Girlfriend in Canada, Fine
Oh
Fine
my
Line,
God.
Life Outside Your Apartment, Moira of Someone, Schadenfreude, College, Money Song, School for Monsters, and Money Song reprised together though. Fine Fine Line reprise, and then For Now.
Here's me being like, there's 11.
I got it. It's fine. Yeah, no.
The
Not
show's
quite.
just one big song.
To be fair.
Oh
Okay,
God,
next
hitting myself
question
on the head now.
is a little difficult. This is a Broadway cast question. And your
Oh
question
God.
is, who is the OBC Nikki Trekkie?
See, the thing is, I can picture his face. I'm
Yeah,
doing so bad at this quiz. I don't know his name. I
it's
can't
Rick
remember his
Ryan.
name.
Good old Rick.
Oh, there we go. There we
Rick.
go. Oh
Rick.
my God.
Rick can come in for an episode. You might get that question right.
Oh, he probably.
Come on, Rick. Come on. Okay, I'll make it easy for you then. You've got 3 questions left in there. Should be easy now.
Oh God.
Which character sings I'm Not Wearing Underwear Today?
Brian.
See, I was feeling nice. I did
There we
questions and I
go.
was like, I've a bit mean. Let's all right, so now question 4. What was your final venue on the tour?
Colchester.
Yeah, wasn't me.
Oh.
And right, let me actually get a timer for this one. This is why I've suddenly gone dark. Are you ready?
Oh God.
It's a
Oh God.
20-second question. You have 20 seconds. Sorry, hang on. To name your fellow castmates. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Lawrence, Cecily, Tom, Megan, Nick, Chloe, Ellis, Robbie, me, Sari, Ollie.
Yeah. You got it with 8 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Look at you. You did it.
We're lucky because it's a small cast.
Yeah, no, I was like, to be fair, I did it. I was like, can I do this from memory while I'm writing this question? Yes, I could because
Oh, that's amazing.
oh, you guys. I could just whip out my little photos with you, which is it should be. You know what? I should get them on a string and put them in my room somewhere. They're currently in a little pile together.
Oh, I love that.
But you've made it through. Look at you go.
There we go.
A few little reminders. The first one is that me and Jasmine are here to just try and raise a little bit of money for Acting for Others because it is such a brilliant cause. Like, you guys should donate. There's a bit of a link down there if you want to donate anything, anyone, just get down there, read the description. I do type it out every time, I mean, at least read it. The second one is to follow all the social medias, which will also be linked down there. It's actually quite a good resource center down there if you go and have a look, because that's where I'm posting who I've got next and also what sort of events. Like, you guys now know there's a Halloween concert on its way, which is spooky, and I might even do a little performance of my own in that too.
Yes.
Why not? Spice it up. And of course, subscribe while you're here because then you won't miss an episode. Apart from that, thank you so much for coming in, Jasmine. It's been an honor speaking to you again.
It's been so nice speaking to you.
Best.
You're the best.
But apart from that, thank you all for watching, everyone, and I'll see you another time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.